What's up, my friends? Welcome back to Tuesday for another Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. In this series, I like to give you points. Why a game was enjoyed by me, Tommy V, and other 20-sided warriors. Not a full review, just that we like the game, and this is why. So join us here every Tuesday for a Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, and every day of the week, because we do put out a video 365. For the last at least 2 years, we've been doing that. No need to take a break when you love what you're doing, right? So why don't we get down to the table and let me tell you why Adventure of D 2nd Edition has been hot with us. Now, Adventure with D, when it first came out, it was considered a hot game. I missed it. There was only a few hundred copies of the game put out onto the shelves and into, players' hands. And I couldn't get a copy of it. And everything I read about this game was like, whoa! I love fantasy games. I've got to try this. So, when I saw the 2nd edition was on Kickstarter, I was right there. Now, actually getting to play the game instead of just hearing about it, I realized that pretty much everything I had read about it was spot on. This game delivers an amazing fantasy story. Another thing that I loved about this game is the fact that the cards, it's entirely a card-based game, the cards all have multiple purposes. So by going through your hand, you may have gone through all your hand, but you haven't experienced all the cards in the many ways that they can be used. And I find that very exciting and great for replayability. Oh yeah, the original game got a lot of bad reviews for the art. And I got a chance to see some of those 1st edition pictures. A little rough. But they really amped up the game, and they did a much better job with the art on this, so you enjoy looking at the cards while they're on the table or in your hand. Now, another thing that I've experienced in this game that I really enjoy is this entire sense of adventure. It is a fantastic game. Traveling from place to place, dealing with the encounters there, it really did give me a sense like an RPG. It gave me a sense that I was playing in a much larger world than you would think of with just a deck of cards. And another thing, I actually found the rules of this game to be fairly easy and fluid. Everything kind of made sense the way it was explained to me. And apparently, it's been streamed down from the 1st edition. So that's got to be a bonus to anyone that's played the 1st edition. To me, it's just a great adage the way it is. Because anytime that the rules are easy, you're going to get down to the table and you're going to get it played that much more often. And this game, I think, needs to be played a lot. Another thing I've enjoyed about this game is the selection of characters that you have. A huge selection of characters. But not only do you get the character that you choose, every character has a skill. And during the game, you can learn new skills. So you are essentially, if you want to put it in a D&D term, you're multi-classing. That's exactly what you're doing in this game. And that really kind of blew my mind, that I'm playing a rogue or an Amazon or something, and I'm getting the skills of a fighter or a cleric or a ranger. I think more games really need to do that. And another thing, that once you get used to the game, you can up it, because it comes with environment cards. Now, as far as I know, this was not something that was in the original version of the game. And these environments do change your environment, what the conditions are, such as literally changing the shape of the island, or maybe putting it in an ice barrier so that you can't sort of teleport Pac-Man style from one end back to the other end. So once you think you know how to play and you have a good strategy, these environment and weather cards are going to totally give you a new game strategy-wise. This is also the kind of game I am already dying to see expansions for. This game deserves it. It has a great name, it has a great history, this game. Easy rules, simple rules, fun to play. Why not expansions? Well, nothing yet, but the game did come with an extra pack if you wanted to opt for that. That gives you a nice carrying case in it with some acrylic standees for the figures instead of the cardboard ones, which look really cool. Overall, this game plays fast, it's easy to learn, and it's fun. You're going to have a lot of fun traveling this land, dealing with the curses and the monsters and the encounters along the way, trying to survive them while making yourself better and more powerful and more skillful in order to go into the tower and destroy the evil necromancer that's plaguing the land. How is that not sounding fun? I'm telling you, this game rocks. I definitely think you all need to go get a copy, play a copy, find a copy of Adventure of D 2nd Edition.